In this video, we are going to continue with the Automata project. At this point, you should have your box fully assembled like I have shown here, although your colors will be different. And today, we are going to continue creating different parts for this. We're going to create the followers, which will go through the top holes. We're going to create the axle, which will go through the side holes. And then we're going to create a few different pegs, as well as a handle for this project. Okay, so let's get started. So if you look over here, this is the drawing file that will tell you all your dimensions. And I'm not going to demo all of these. You should be able to draw most of these parts, like the axle, for example, the follower. Those are real simple things. This handle you should be able to draw. I'm going to start by drawing. I'll draw the peg. I think we'll start with the peg. Okay, so with the peg, it might look a little complicated at first when you see all these, this front view, right, or this side view right here, but it's not too bad. We have a two parts to it. The first part is a circle with diameter 3/8, extruded 3/8. Then we have a cap to it, which is a circle diameter 5/8, extruded 1/8. We have a chamfer, and then we have a square hole going through the entire middle. So let's get started with that. So you come over here, and we're going to create a new part studio. It's a good habit to name your parts right away. And we're going to call this the peg. I'm going to draw it on the right view, but that's not really unnecessary to draw it there. And we're going to draw a circle, diameter of 3/8. And I believe I said it was extruded 3/8. I have really bad short-term memory when it comes to stuff like that. Okay. Let's double check before I get too hard. Yes. Okay. And now we're going to do a new sketch right on top of the other sketch. And that one's going to be diameter 5/8. And that's going to be extruded 1/8. And you got to be a little careful with that. Like, it looks like it's good, but it actually is missing the top part. So you got to click both sections to it. And then that's going to be extruded 1/8. Okay. Now we're going to make the hole. So I'm going to do a new sketch right on here. And it's going to be a square hole. So let's do the center point rectangle. And each of the sides to that are going to be 0.25 or a quarter. Okay. And let's, nope, not a new sketch. We need to extrude the previous one. Okay, no, I don't want to add. I want to actually remove material. And we want to go through all. Is that going to go through all? Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, and then the last step is we have to do that little chamfer. So let's do the chamfer over here. And let's double check. It's a 1/8 chamfer. So let's make it 1 divided by 8. And then you can just select the edge. Okay, and that'll be your peg. Let's right click the part and edit the appearance to have a different color. And that will be the peg. I think the other ones you should be good with. The guider is going to be the same thing as the peg, except for another little section right here. So what you really could do if you're good is you could, instead of starting the guider from scratch, you can actually right-click the peg and then do a duplicate and then rename that guider and then add on to it. I think, right? Are they similar enough? Nah, there's actually a few more differences. You see, like, this is actually a fillet, not a chamfer. So maybe that duplicate thing won't be helpful for this one. But, for example, the axle and the square follower, like, you can create one of them and then make a duplicate and then just edit the extrusion depth. I think the rest you guys should be okay with. So that's all I'm going to demo in this video. And I believe that there's actually one more part that we have to do that I might have missed. So just be cognizant that I might need you to build one more part. But that will be it for this video. Thanks.